uh, talking about hazards in carpentry. So, so exactly from the word hazards. Uh, when we say hazard, it's like a risk or danger. But we are gonna be talking about different types of hazards or the danger in carpentry. So, there are six hazards. There might be more, but these are like the very common hazards that we can learn. So we have the safety hazards, biological hazards, chemical hazards, ergonomic hazards, and physical hazards and psychological hazards. So these hazards can also happen not only in carpentry but also at other places such as kitchens or at house, like that. So so we'll be starting with safety hazards. So safety hazards are brought about poor working conditions such as no fire exit, no fire extinguisher. So this hazard is like those signs like placed in the walls, like the exit and stuff. So the examples here are in the picture at the right. So it's like strong magnetic field, sharp object, hot surface, cold hazard, and many more. So those are safety hazards. Next is the biological hazard. No regular medical examination for workers who may communicable disease that can be transmitted to other workers. So biological hazard has something to do with diseases and bacteria such as mold and fungi, blood and blood, blood and body fluids, sewage, airborne pathogens such as the common colds. So in carpentry, mostly of course there are sometimes crowded people in working, and then if one person has a disease carrying in his or her body, then there's chances that she or he can spread it into his co-workers. So I know that is um a very dangerous hazard that we can not avoid. I mean, we can't because we don't know if they have disease, or if we can see some symptoms, we can inform him or her to wear like face mask or something to avoid diseases communicating or actually spreading into our body. Or actually we can tell them to go home or let them rest. So this hazard is really really dangerous. Oh, okay, and there's also one thing, as example of mold and fungi. Sometimes in wood, okay, fungi can actually attach to wood. So when carpenters get wood, they might see the fungi, and yeah. Next is the chemical hazards. So chemical hazard is all because of the name. It's kinda similar to biological hazard, but the thing is, chemical hazard can come from paints, varnish, and other chemicals applied to wood, especially wood dust. So if you're in carpentry, mostly if you see drills, there is gonna be wood, especially wood dust. And if you inhale that wood dust, your lungs can be damaged. So it's better to wear like a safety face mask to avoid you inhaling the wood dust. Next is the ergonomic hazard. Ergonomic hazards are brought about by poor posture, wrong use of tools, or poorly designed tools that can undue stress. So the term ergonomic hazard is like about the posture of your body. Of course, a lot of people has a lot of slanted back, such as elderlies. But in our young age, we should practice having a straight body. Actually, I'm having a hard time having a straight body, but I'm trying my best. So in carpentry, sometimes our design, the tool, the design tool is very poor. Like it's not really that efficient because it's like that not good, like the quality is not good. So sometimes we can have stress on that, like it really cannot work. So something like that. Examples are: find your natural posture, adjusting your keyboard and mouse. So this can also happen into other places, but in carpentry, ergonomic hazard is also dangerous because of our posture. The way we use the saw, maybe our posture may be not correct, and then sometimes the saw might wiggle. The outcome might be not that good. So next is physical hazards. Physical hazards are brought about by too much noise, like when using power tools. So when you're in carpentry, of course there's gonna be drills, and the thing that I hate about it, or some of us hate, is the noise. The noise is really loud that we cannot bear it. So examples are electricity, exposure to electric lives. Parts can result in serious injuries and fatalities, including electric shocks, burn, explosion, and falls from height. So those are also type of examples of physical hazard, but it can also contain noise that will hurt our ears. So the last one is psychological hazard. Psychological hazards are stress and anxiety brought about all types of hazard that may be present in the workplace. So we all know that we have a lot of stress in some works. Sometimes, as earlier, the ergonomic hazard when when the tools are poorly designed, we can get stressed because of what do you call this, examples of, no, not examples, what am I saying, yeah, poorly designed tools that can make us stress. So psychological hazards has also something to do with that. So these are examples: work-related stress, work-related bullying, violence, fatigue. So those can happen too. So those are the 6 types of hazards. So just remember that hazards is like danger or risk, and there are 6 types of hazards. What do you call? I forgot. No. So we have the safety hazards, biological hazard, chemical hazard, ergonomic hazard, physical hazard, and psychological hazard. So for my tips, I just wanna say like stay more out if there's like, if you can see possible hazards going to happen, and always wear like face mask to avoid wood dust in going to our lungs. So in ever if we see or they are drilling wood, we can ensure that that we cannot inhale the wood dust. So thank you for listening, even though I am not a good narrator. I'm sometimes, so bye.